Hello, welcome to my new video. I know we all have been stuck in quarantine for way too long. We can't go out, we can't go on vacation, and we can just spend another normal summer. That being said, I never leave my house anyway, and I'm glad that this summer isn't as hot as the previous summers. At least where I live. We have had sun, but also rain and wind, and it's not that hot, and I just love this summer way more. So maybe you're stuck at home too, not being able to go on vacation this year, so I decided to build a jungle home. And this is probably my longest video that I've ever uploaded in the time I have done these, but I'm actually very proud of this build. Well, minus the backyard, but I really didn't know what to put there. I still think it's kinda cute, but you know, you will obviously see that later on in this video, not right now. I don't know how you do these things, but for me, I have an idea in my mind what I want to build, and then I go onto Google and get a few inspirations. So I saw this jungle home that had some sort of garage underneath, and I wanted to build something similar to this. Well, not a garage, but something where you could sit after an adventurous day in the jungle and a long day in the pool and actually talk with your friends or with your partner or whoever might come by and sit by the fire, eat something, and just have a really relaxing night. A summer night that you'll never forget because it's so fun. And then I also saw on Google a house that was surrounded by water. It was probably a tiny sea or something like that. And I actually wanted to do that as well. So I kind of combined both of them and made this house. Now, this house is actually just a big giant box, and I am aware of it, but that is sort of what I wanted. And I didn't want a huge mansion, although I still want to build one in the jungle as well. For, you know, a huge family to stay there with a bunch of kids. This house is also smaller again for a couple. I mean, you could also sleep on the couch, but that's not really possible in The Sims. But this is just for a couple or friends, whoever wants to stay there. This is for them with 2 people, but I also really want to build a bigger house later on. Maybe I will do that again later on in the year or maybe next year, I don't know. But right now I just built this tiny home that looks like a big giant box. Although, fun fact, I actually built a huge mansion before in The Sims 4, but then I realized, oh, I wasn't recording it. I mean, I wanted to record it, but I didn't press the record button and I didn't have footage of it, and I wanted to upload it I think last year, but I was so mad at myself that I didn't record it because it was actually a very cute house and I forgot to hit the record button. And I also don't think I have the house anywhere saved, which is also very stupid of me. I could have at least put it on the gallery, but I didn't. Or made a house tour, but I didn't. And now I regret this, but it's okay. I wasn't that great at building anyway. Maybe I can build a better house later on, you know, that looks pretty great. So this time I had no issue with landscaping at all because the jungle flowers and the jungle plants are way more easier to landscape with, in my opinion. Maybe that's just my take on things, but I actually thought it was way easier than having to choose from a whole selection of colorful flowers and trees. I just think having 4 or 5 sorts of flowers and plants is way easier than having a million. Also, I think jungle plants, I just like jungle plants more than everyday plants, like, I don't know what they're all called. But I think it's way easier to build with actual green plants and into something that looks great, rather than having here white flowers and then there red flowers and then there pink flowers and then there yellow flowers and sunflowers, and I think that's overwhelming for me. So I actually maybe have to limit myself on flowers a little bit. That would make landscaping for me probably a lot more easy. And that's probably my problem with building. Oh, I should have also mentioned I tried to use only a few packs in this build. I think I mainly used Jungle Adventure, then the base game, and Eco Lifestyle. Although there might be a few things from Tiny Living and a few decorations from other game packs as well, but I mainly wanted to use Jungle Adventure and the base game, and that's what I mainly used, like I said, a couple of times now, because I wanted to make it jungle themed, you know? And I also used the cheat bb.show hidden objects for this, so I could have more access to more jungle themed decorations, because there are quite a few without this cheat, but with this cheat there's just so much more opportunity to build bigger things and better things and more things that look like actually a jungle home. Did you ever build a temple in Jungle Adventure? Because I never did, but I think that would be a fun challenge. Not for me. I'm not there yet. Maybe later on in my life, but not now. I don't think I can build this. And if I could build this, it would take me years or months, and I don't have the time. I also tried giving this house an orange, gray, and white theme because I feel like these are summer colors and it would look great in a jungle build. So that is what I did on the outside and on the inside as well. I was tempted to use blue or green, but I feel like I'm doing this way too much, and I promised myself I want to step out of my comfort zone while building, so here I am trying to build something with cute summery colors, and I actually think it works pretty fine. You know, blue isn't really a summer color anyway. Blue is the ocean, blue is the sea, you know, blue as the sky maybe, but I think more colorful, vibrant colors are more summer colors, like yellow, orange, red, pinks maybe. And so that's what I used, and I think it turned out pretty great. Now, for the kitchen slash living room, I actually wanted to have these huge windows in the kitchen to let in some natural lighting and for you to actually look out at the jungle while cooking. So that made it harder for me to furnish it, but I feel like I just had to walk around the windows and it wasn't that hard, and I think it looks pretty cute still. So I'm pretty glad that I did that, because these windows are just such a statement. I like these windows for the jungle. I know a lot of people hate these windows, like these open windows that you really can't close. I know that there are a lot of people who hate them, but for jungle builds, I think that they're nice. I wouldn't put them in my everyday regular builds as well, but in jungle builds, yes, I'm all about these doors. I'm all about these windows in the jungle. And maybe even going camping in these big cabins, right? Maybe not. Also, it doesn't really have cute decorations for the kitchen that are jungle themed, so I just put down everyday decorations that you have, maybe some older looking stuff. That's why the kitchen is looking more empty than usual, but I think it still looked okay, you know? It's a yellow, brownish, grayish kitchen, which I really like, and the round table with a few chairs that you can sit and eat dinner with your friends or family or whoever might want to drop by and enjoy this evening with you. So something that I actually hate while playing The Sims for myself is not having a TV in these jungle homes. Now, you might actually notice that I didn't put down a TV either, because I just think it looks way better without that. And when you are going on vacation, you might just want to enjoy each other's company and talk rather than watch TV, right? I mean, you could always place one in there as well if you wanted to, but you have books and a chess table, and an easel that you will see later on. Oh, and a pool. Now I know that this kitchen has blue tiles, but you don't really see them because the counter is covering it, and I just wanted tiles in the kitchen that also have white wallpaper partially, so that it blends in with the living room more. So I decided to actually use that, and then also orangey yellow wallpaper for accent walls, and I think it looks actually pretty good. Tell me what you think, please. Now moving on to the bedroom. Yes, the bedroom is actually green, but it fits the jungle theme perfectly. The wallpaper with the leaves on them just fits the jungle theme, right? And I also love putting down flowers in the bedroom. I think it makes it look so nice. I started doing that just recently actually, and it is a detail I don't really want to miss right now anymore. Then I also started to play around with rocks here, and I actually really like how this entire room turned out. This room is just very nice and homey, and I would love sleeping there. Should I have put a glass roof? Yes, maybe. But I think this red roof also gives a character. It's a jungle adventure roof, and I like the roof. Maybe I should have made it partially glass so you can actually see the stars, but you know, you learn from your mistakes. I would like to stay on vacation here. I think this house is cute. Now you hopefully should be able to download it on the gallery. I hopefully put it up by now. Please comment if I didn't. My origin ID is JAnotherSimmer, but you also can look it up in the description if you're not sure how to spell it. I think that's actually it for this voiceover. I don't really have anything more to talk about, so here's the rest of the video. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Maybe leave a comment because I love reading your comments. Maybe tell me about your last vacation or your favorite one, or how you like to build. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!